Previously seen on Traitors.
We were playing in the backyard and I went in the house for 1 second. I looked for her. And then I phoned the police and they told me she was here. It couldn't have been much more than 10 minutes.
You've got a fax, you've got phone calls, you've got the videotape. You must have been 100 witnesses in the lobby.
We'll pursue all leads.
There's been an extortion attempt on one of our analysts.
I can do nothing for you, Miss Ross.
Do you really want the advice of a suspended traitor?
No, I guess not.
Bronchitis?
Alveolar cell carcinoma. Give it to your sister.
I am not ready to get your estate in order.
Research.
It's a biotech startup. Claims to have an experimental breakthrough. Alveolar cell carcinoma.
He's a storefront operation. He's never done anything close to this size.
And he cannot be forced to disclose the shareholder's name.
Hey, Mikrenik, ty Pierre Khadit Fayom Grozovic.
Russian?
Russian mob.
I only care about you. Nothing bad will happen.
As long as I do what you want.
Did I say that?
Now, the way I see the role of head trader...
Head trader.
I lasted longer than you did. I provide the unit with context and direction.
Chris?
What?
Poison gas attack in Valparaiso, over 60 people dead.
What are rubber equities doing?
Bouncing?
Okay, we're gonna make a major move on a long position, people. Come on here. Why?
El Capitano wishes to dominate the rubber market.
Domination, that's leather, not rubber.
All right, people. This is a direct order, okay?
Attention! Move them out, platoon!
You want us to get ugly, Sidelman? Because I'll make it ugly for you. I'm happy.
Don't you ever put your hands on me!
There goes till you add rubber right through the roof.
Oh, yeah? You don't think, what do you think, you're Mussolini? Oh,
You, got a minute?
No, not right now.
Got a problem. There was a fight on the floor, Jack. Who is it? Come on, come on.
Sit down. Thanks to the dinosaur here, we got nothing to say.
Come on, Pop, come on!
Money! Now! Take it to the alley after the bell. Come on.
When those supreme truth losers gassed the Tokyo subway system last March, Japanese gas mask sales went through the roof. Rubber was the hottest thing in the world. I thought maybe, the same thing might happen in Chile. So I direct my troops to
Troops?
Sorry, I seized the reins of leadership.
And the Spurs a dork.
I was right. We missed a major opportunity because of you.
Chris, you can't treat highly trained professionals like dog faces.
Well, maybe if there was a more pervasive sense of duty and authority at Gardner Ross, we wouldn't have to deal with this.
How's this for authority? You're busted back to private.
Guy thinks he's in platoon.
At least he was in the market, which is more than can be said for you.
All right, go on. Go on, get out of here. I'll let Jim know that he's next.
You're going to appoint Jim head trader?
Well, either that or we go outside the firm and we recruit a heavy hitter for a few $1 million. No, come on, Marty will be back in a few days.
And hopefully no one will be killed in the interim.
I expect the stall on interest rates will be short-lived with a long-term... Do you mind?
It's 5:30 in the morning, Susanna. We've been up all night.
Have you tried coffee? The kitchen's down the hall. Nobody can get in without a security pass. I'm fine. Double sugar, double cream. Please. With a long-term general trend upwards. That combined with the deficit's continuing effects on bond yields. Mike? Are you okay? I'm sorry.
That's not supposed to be illegal. What if I go blind?
I was scared.
Scared of what?
Nothing. I can't handle.
What do you have a bodyguard for?
I am being blackmailed.
The situation is being handled.
Tell that to my eyes.
Jack, we had to play this very close to the vest.
I am a partner in this firm, and I had a right to know.
Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn whose feelings are hurt? Who gives a damn about protocol? I'm gonna give the bastard what he wants.
Unfortunately, now that we know that she's going to give a false recommendation, the entire firm is exposed.
No better that she just kept her mouth shut and threw herself off a cliff.
Too late for that.
I just wish I knew who was behind this, you know?
What are you going to do? Hang him from a meat hook?
Yeah, if I can get my hands on him.
So, when do you release your report?
Tomorrow.
You really want to cross this line?
I can't go left, I can't go right, and I can't go back. I have to cross this line.
Susanna, don't you know that this is the wrong thing to do?
My family's in hiding. Don't give me lessons in morality. Give me an option.
Is this supposed to happen? Do the depths of Trevor's emotions disturb you?
He's blubbering like an old woman. You want to suck it up, sport? Huh?
It's okay. It feels good.
What do you do when it feels bad?
You've never been in any kind of therapy before, have you, Marty?
I've never needed it.
Oh, that's what I said when I lost my job.
Why don't you tell us why you're here?
Well, I'm here because my wife forced me to. You know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nobody can be forced to do anything.
Oh, boy, you got to be single, right?
I'm gay.
Well, I give you full credit for trying to get professional help.
My sexuality has nothing to do with why I'm here.
Within these walls, we only comment on the car, Marty. Never the passengers.
Well, I wish you fellas all the luck in the world, but I'm going to tell the little woman I gave this a shot, and, well, it bites.
Oh, Marty, we're just trying to let our feelings out here.
You may look less screwed up. You're not.
Do we feel that Marty has some issues? Are we interested in helping him? Good. Marty?
Marty, you'll see. Soon you'll be as open to yourself as we are.
Dad? Dad?
Maybe I should just leave you two alone for a few minutes.
Dad, this is Dr. Valerie Lyle from the company I was telling you about. Valerie, this is my father, Frank.
Another white coat quack. Look, I've got lung cancer, okay? I'm gonna die. End of story.
That's true. Alveolar cell carcinoma kills people deader than rocks.
What's wrong with your eyes?
It was pepper spray. It was a misunderstanding.
Jack, do you think you could go tell someone at the nurse's station I need 10 milliliters of cortisporin solution?
Yeah, sure. Excuse me, I've been agitated.
There's a pool on one I'm gonna croak. You want a piece of the action?
Treated worse.
Any of them still above ground?
Put me down for 50, you don't last 6 weeks.
Well, at least that's a straight answer.
You're the one who's got to fight the cancer, not some white coat quack. If you're not prepared to do that, you don't stand a chance.
Yeah, they didn't want to give me your medicine. Just,
It's for your eyes.
Okay, everybody, while the market's quiet, why don't we consolidate our positions in straight preferreds?
Still, my beating heart.
Then maybe we could cut an apple in half and watch it turn brown.
Oh, so it's not glamorous, but it'll give us an 11% rate of return on our capital while there's zip going on.
I'm thinking you were right.
This isn't an ashram.
It's a quiet day. We have a very real problem unless we find an option for Susanna.
We're supposed to be lions munching on Christians. There's no flow.
She's intent on recommending Millennia tomorrow.
Not if we don't let her. See, Marty'd be starting something. He'd be shaking the market till a shiny opportunity fell out.
Something risky and pointless.
Money would change hands. Ulcers would fester. It's hardly pointless.
We have to. We'll let her. We'll let her recommend Millennia.
Now, I can't go any riskier than P2. What's up?
24 hours before the Tokyo gas attacks, rubber started to move.
It's ancient history.
No, strategy hasn't changed since the Punic Wars.
Oh, God, not again.
Same thing in Valparaiso yesterday.
Gas attack, gas mask sales go through the roof. The price of rubber right with it. What else do you expect? Now, could you please see what we can do in straight preferreds?
No. The price moved before the attacks.
Prices go up and down every day, Chris. That day, they happen to go up.
There's no such thing as coincidence, Seidelman. Somebody knew about that and got rich on it.
I am thinking global conspiracy.
How do you think these people fund their terrorist operations? You think they got day jobs bagging groceries?
Oh, you think they got day jobs as brokers?
Okay. You're going to sell a mine in South Africa. You can't tell me that. That's insider information. That's illegal. Now you're going to blow up a mine in South Africa. You think the same rules apply?
Apparently it came from your regular courier.
Wow.
May I? Delighted you are back at your desk. No signature.
It's him.
Don't touch.
I gotta call Brian.
Might be the response the lunatic's looking for. Trace the call and find out they're in Aurelia.
We get swept for bugs every week.
45 seconds tops. I'll ask Mr. Marks what they're doing. Don't make any reference to third-party calls. And don't call each other by name.
Hi, it's me. No, nothing's wrong. I was just wondering how you two were doing. Look, if I thought it would help, I'd quit today. Don't do this to me. Okay. May I please speak to my daughter? She's in the pool. Honey?
Miss Marks. Sorry.
The reality is your dad's a very sick man.
When I don't like reality, I change it.
You had much success?
Yeah, some. I'm expecting your company to do the same thing.
You didn't just walk in off the street, did you, Jack?
I never just walk in off the street. A lot of research is developing a miracle drug.
Are we?
Magic bullet. A genetically modified adenovirus that delivers an apoptosis gene to the carcinoma.
And you must know. We've only done animal testing.
Yeah, but it was successful, and now you're ready to move on to human profiles, right?
Clinical testing costs a fortune, which means we're developing nothing.
I'm an investment banker. That's what I do.
Not normally what I would call a miracle worker.
Sometimes money can buy miracles.
Could buy dinner.
We tracked the rose through the delivery boy. He works for one of the subway florists. Rush hour, the guy had 47 orders. He wouldn't be able to describe his mother.
So, what next?
All we can do is wait for him to make a mistake. Of course, if you want to call the chief again.
Thank you, Detective Todd. That won't be necessary.
He's too good. The flowers, the pattern of his demands, the phone taps, hell, we've got this guy on videotape with my daughter, and we still have no idea who he is.
His broker knows.
We've been down that road before, Sally. Gregor's not talking.
He's completely protected by client confidentiality. I'm going to the press first thing in the morning with Millennia.
Client confidentiality only applies to rival firms. All we have to do is hire the man.
You're not talking about putting that Yahoo on the payroll, are you?
It's your favorite way to solve a problem, Adam? Throw money at it.
Better value than a lifetime supply of bodyguards. I'll give you 24 hours.
That doctor's got up early.
Market never sleeps. You know, you're the first of my father's doctors I ever slept with.
You're the first son of a patient I ever slept with. Second, actually. And working with cancer patients teaches you that if you find an opportunity for a little joy,
You grab it.
What the hell? My first appointment's not till 8:30.
If you come to work for us at Gardner Ross, we'd have no secrets. We'd all be on the same team.
Yes, we would. But why should I choose your team?
We know what your client has done to Susanna. What we don't know is what he's done to you.
He has made me quite a bit of money.
We can make you quite a bit more.
And he would put me on the bottom of Lake Ontario in a cement box. Good day, Miss Ross.
Every man has his price, Mr. Gregor.
You don't really believe that, do you, Miss Ross?
No. But I believe that you do.
If you define yourself by your job, you limit yourself because when you lose that job, you lose your meaning.
Ah, but it's better to be rich and meaningless than just meaningless. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Even sane people.
In grade 10, when all your buddies got girlfriends and you didn't, did you care what they thought?
I had my first woman when I was 13.
Come on, Marty, you probably lost your cherry on a business trip to Reno when you were 25. You tried to write it off. High school was hell. You just couldn't connect. Other guys, they would draw in together and form cliques and alliances. Other guys, they could get girlfriends, even if they were fat, or zitty, or dumb as dirt. What was wrong with you, Marty?
Maybe they had something you didn't?
Flash, the secret sign, the password, the badge of honor. But little Martin Stevens is smart. He sets out to find his own magic talisman, the voodoo that will raise the drawbridge.
Money.
Money, yes, money. But in this room, there are no secret signs. You don't need money. We've all lost our jobs, so we can't be judged by our job. Pretty scary for you, isn't it?
So you believe me?
Well, shouldn't I? Look at this. Okay, the troubles in Ireland flare up. Who wins?
Textiles.
White supremacist militia movements?
Domestic munitions.
Tamil terrorist attacks?
Hemp.
And triad prominence amongst the Seven Dragons.
Huh?
Oh, that's the Pac Rim Financial Futures. Right, that's right.
This is huge.
People are always saying that I'm paranoid, and I'm not.
No, of course you're not. Can we play this backwards?
Well, that's a disc, and it doesn't have a forward.
No. Can we work backwards from a blip in the market to actually predict a terrorist attack?
Maybe stop it.
Why not?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Sure.
I'm suggesting an IPO of 5 million shares with an asking price of $10.
$50 million?
Yeah, the 50's for the phase 1 and 2 clinical trials. You need to do another offering prior to phase 3.
I won't own law research anymore.
Not all by yourself. But it's time to expand. It's time to grow up, Val.
The most likely scenario, Val, Dr. Lyle, is that one of the pharmaceutical houses will swallow you up as soon as your process looks viable.
A tremendous personal profit to you.
All this money.
All those sick people.
You need all my records and research for the prospectus?
We should move on this as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We had dinner.
Is he watching TV? Nope. He's not watching Quotron. He's not cruising the net. He's just staring. I bet he had a stroke.
I think he's just thinking.
Yeah, right, Mom. He's having his own little personal time.
You want something? Valentine's?
You want to go for a walk or something?
A walk? Like on our legs?
Yeah. We'll take the kids. We'll find a nice leafy woods or a stream or something. You know where we can find that kind of stuff?
I heard about this park.
We'll go for a family outing at a park.
And we're the family?
How'd you break your arm?
$3 million. Gregor Securities isn't worth a quarter of that.
It's our only chance to catch the blackmailer.
It seems that Gregor knows as much about blackmail as his client.
Did Gregor agree to hand over the information we need to find this guy?
It's a tacit consideration. Obviously, he can't admit.
Great. We pay world record prices for tacit considerations.
We've got three choices. We can give the guy what he wants.
Not an option.
We can let the guy do what he wants to Susanna and her family.
Not an option.
Or we could pay Gregor $3 million for his practice.
She's right.
Too bad. Check the bylaws. Under non-budgetary expenditures, you need 2/3 approval of the entire executive.
That's why Marty's here.
It's your money, too, Stevens.
We can always make more money.
Excuse me?
Adam, we're talking about Susanna's freedom here.
$3 million will buy you 100 years worth of bodyguards.
That's no kind of freedom. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel.
I'll finalize the deal tonight.
He's sweating a lot. He's breathing like an old horse.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Maybe tomorrow. Okay. Dr. Lyle says to drink a lot of water, and if your temperature spikes, I'm going to take you to emergency.
You're just using me to chatter up.
The color of your phlegm isn't exactly pillow talk, you know. I think I'm just going to crash on your couch tonight, okay?
Don't do me no favors. I don't want you to wrinkle your Hugo Armani. What are you working on?
I'm looking into taking Dr. Lyle's company public, underwriter research.
First decent doctor you ever brought me.
Sorry for the delay.
I like her.
So do I.
She's going to do a lot of people good with that wonder drug of hers. You a chance to finally do something really decent. Of course, I guess it's a sure thing for you. What with the Europeans and all?
But over in Europe?
That's where they usually keep the Europeans. Valerie says the test went real well.
You're going to take $750,000 in cash.
I am not risking my life on small change.
You're going to take that $750,000 and invest it in a certain company, as I direct. The resultant payoff will net you in excess of $4 million.
The high and mighty Adam Cunningham, an inside trader.
Or I can pay you the $3 million and squeeze you like a pimple.
You don't really understand fear, do you?
Are we ready to deal?
Mr. Cunningham has just made me a more attractive offer. It seems you do understand greed.
Gregor keeps his files in good order.
Anyone remember a reference to Performing Bear?
Yeah, it's holding company.
Who's the principal?
A numbered company.
678396.
Yeah, that's the one.
I've got it over here, too.
What have you got?
A parking lot for stocks.
It's heavy on that stock you torpedoed.
And Millennium?
You got a name?
Yeah. Miro Sorogin?
Sorogin. That's Russian. That's a Russian name.
How do we find out if it's him?
Oh, we leave that to the police.
What are you doing?
His private number?
He's probably got call display.
He already knows where I am.
Yes, hello. Hello, who is this, please? How did you get this number?
Now you can call the police.
How'd you get in here?
It was easy to get in here. It was much harder to get into your locked files, the ones you didn't provide us with.
Gave you everything that was pertinent.
Any lawsuits you might consider pertinent?
That has nothing to do with Lao research. The woman died of causes completely unrelated to the drug.
You tested the drug on humans. You didn't think to mention it to me.
It was a university profile. The funding fell through. The project was terminated. It has nothing to do with us.
A lawsuit which suggests your drug is deadly. No one will pursue this. We're stillborn.
Then don't put it in the prospectus.
It's not an option. The investors have a right to know.
It works, Jack. The drug will save people. It might even save your father.
It's too bad, you know. It's too bad. We'll never know.
Yes, we will.
You put my father on your drug?
He was gonna die.
You put my father on your experimental drug? And then you slept with me? You really cover your bases, don't you?
I put your father on that drug because I thought it just might buy him some extra time. I can't remember why I slept with you.
See, I'm a traitor. It's my lunch for your lunch. Except I end up eating caviar and you get peanut butter. Everything's on the block, nothing's sacred, and I always win.
Trouble is, each time you win in a trade, you lose a piece of your soul.
And when you lose what's left of your self-esteem.
Zero-sum game.
It's what I am.
It's what you do.
It's what you did.
It's what I'll do again.
I was a kingmaker. I made prime ministers. I served in 3 cabinets, was ambassador to the court of St. James. Your talisman was money, mine was power.
And you turned your back on all that.
I freed myself from all talismans.
Trading's all I know.
It's just a pattern of behavior that fills your waking hours. If you look around it or beyond it, you'll see that life is filled with other opportunities. Use your peripheral vision.
Miro Sorogan, bagman and fix-it whiz for the Russian mob, none of which we can prove. We took him in for questioning. He denies everything.
Naturally.
We had to let him go.
That's it. He's out.
You guys in the honor system now?
There's nothing we can hold him on.
We have audio tapes of him making threats.
No, we don't. We have audio tapes of him making a request for a recommendation.
You think this was just a friendly request?
You've given us a major breakthrough. We know who he is. We can put a man on him.
So if he ever does come after my family, you'll be right there to arrest him. Right after he pulls the trigger.
Hopefully it won't go that far.
Thank you, Detective Todd. I suppose we should be grateful that this little exercise in futility only cost us $750,000.
I'm giving in to Sorogan.
No, you won't.
I have no choice.
Your family is away. You are being watched round the clock. Sorogan is being watched round the clock. You're safer than I am. You recommend Millennia, and you are fired.
No. Your job is secure, Susanna. You can't fire her without executive approval.
You think I give a damn about my job?
No, I don't. And I don't need approval to announce to the press that the recommendation resulted from extortion. So the recommendation will be useless, Sorogan will remain unsatisfied, and you will have accomplished absolutely nothing.
Why would you do this, Adam?
We can't give in to this bastard.
Davison. Hey, I'd like to run a hypothetical past you. Say we're about to launch an IPO.
What kind of company?
Well, it's a diet milkshake company, and it looks good. The nutritionist is top-notch. The product's already been through animal testing.
They test diet shakes on animals?
But I find out that the nutritionist did some human testing as part of a university program in China.
And did the Chinese lose weight?
Yeah, but one of them died.
No, it's not a problem. Unless the diet shake killed the person.
Well, her lawyers say that it did, but my information is that it didn't.
So?
There's a further complication. One of my relatives got a hold of one of these diet shakes.
Which relative?
It's my father. What do you think? Carl.
I think you know the answer, Jack. I think it's crystal clear, hypothetically.
I need you to put the brakes on the Lyle Research IPO.
Why, was there a problem?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Why'd you marry me?
Because I love you.
So the money had nothing to do with it then?
Money didn't hurt.
No, it didn't hurt. Huh, well, see, I'm thinking of making a career change.
Well, you're a trader, Marty. What else could you do?
Well, I'm not sure. Do you know of anything meaningful? I mean, I could grow things. I could bring things into the world.
You want to be a farmer?
Well, Christmas trees, maybe. No.
I have committed no crime.
You can stop searching. He's not stupid.
A yellow rose is symbolic of betrayal.
Where's the police?
You have delayed your report long enough.
Did you sign in? Because if you didn't, you're trespassing.
I require your recommendation by tomorrow. You see, I'm going away for the weekend. Yeah? Oh, really? I believe you have family there, do you not?
What did I do?
Where'd you learn this? Who have you been with?
Oh, no, nobody, honey, nobody. No, it's just, I've been spending a lot of time getting in touch with who I am beneath the trader. That's...
Really?
Yes, sure. I mean, it's like sex. I mean, it's always been, I do this and you do that, and it's like a trade, right? But I always win.
Yeah.
Well, I've been thinking, maybe there doesn't have to be a racket to everything. Maybe there doesn't have to be a winner and a loser, and... What do you think?
I think we better get busy. My husband's gonna be home any second now.
I don't know. Should we have left Mike outside?
You're safe in here.
How do you know this guy?
Radek. So, here we are, Jack. In Toronto the good with new lives, huh?
The difference is I wasn't chased out of Vancouver by the Vietnamese.
Oh. Ow. Oh. He's still the same.
What did I do?
The more frightened he is, the cockier he talks. Oleg, this is Mr. Larkin and I have to have a talk, yes?
I'm comfortable where I am.
I did not think you would want to be further involved with me, Jack.
I didn't either.
Then your friend was visited by Miro Sorogin.
How do you know about that?
Sorogin is nobody, but he's a nobody on whom I keep an eye.
Can you keep him away from me?
Is that what you want?
I came here to collect a debt.
You believe I owe you something?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Your old firm's invoices were promptly paid in full, Jack.
$4,000 is hardly just compensation for laundering $4 million.
Perhaps you would have sought more had you known what you were doing, huh?
We'd have done the work if we'd known what we were doing.
A deal was made. A deal was honored. It's not to be renegotiated. Of course, if you would like. A new deal?
Night.
What kind of a new deal?
I do you a favor. Someday you do me a favor.
I don't need you anymore.
Susanna, you don't want to owe Radek. If he'd been the one who wanted you to tell Melania, your family would be dead already, okay?
I know. Go home.
I know how you feel. You don't have any options, right?
I'm getting a gun.
You had pepper spray and you shot me. Forgive me if I don't want you walking around with a loaded gun, okay?
So you're worried about your safety. Go to hell. I have a right to protect myself. I have a duty to protect my family.
Okay, we'll go back to the executive and we'll get Adam to change his mind, all right?
No, Adam's right. Giving in isn't going to solve anything.
This isn't about protection, is it?
No, I'll blow the bastard's head off to save my family. They are all I have.
word from the police, Susanna?
Go to hell.
I'll take that as a no. Now, on a more positive note, Marty's suspension concludes at the closed day.
Thank God.
Yes, sir.
You look well?
Well, I'm learning to relax, I guess.
Well, not too much. I hope we want you hungry and mean tomorrow.
I'm not coming back.
What?
I'm making a few changes, and I'm going to try a couple different directions, I think.
I'd advise you to recheck your compass, not to mention your contract.
I'll wait in your office so we can get the paperwork done as quickly as possible.
Your first priority, find out the antidote to whatever he's taken.
You okay?
Yeah. Put Lowry research back on the rails, okay?
So that's a false alarm then?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't forget, concentration on interest rate differentials militates towards G7 currencies, but for capital appreciation, we should look at all those economies that are lowering the rates right now.
Look who left the bat layer.
Hello? These are jewels I'm giving you people.
You got something? I wrote a non-deterministic program to contextualize nonlinear index participation fluctuations. Give me the what? Orchids. The heat-seeking missile? The flower. You're going to warn Guatemala? About what? Well, it's the same pattern as 6 months ago, except then it was tulips. World Bank bombing in The Hague. Yes. Holland, tulips. Guatemala, orchids. So you think someone's going to hit Guatemala? Good work. Oh, and you should call Interpol as well? Yeah, I'll do that.
Quick, how do we capitalize on a shakeup in the orchid business?
Orchids? What, are you going to prom tonight?
Have you been
Somebody find the undervalued
beautiful country. Very peaceful.
They hate peaceful. You love chaos.
What do Barb and the kids think of the new plan?
Oh, well, Barb, she's very satisfied. And, well, Mark always up for a little adventure. And, well, Bridget and Randy, they'll come around.
Oh, yeah. Nothing teenagers like better than being out in the middle of nowhere on a Christmas tree farm. Of course, they'll be able to grow their own dough.
Now, Adam, if he wants to go, we wish him well. No recriminations. It's your new life.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
It's like a morgue down there, huh?
I'm not going with any orchid crap.
You know, anything outside your experience you can't handle.
Look, could you just turn your attention
I'm
to...
onto something here.
Jim, there's going to be a brutal cold snap
Okay,
from Saskatchewan to Oklahoma. Jim?
Done?
Yeah, I'm
But
looking for someone who distributes orchid seeds. Of course they got seeds. They're flowers, aren't they?
They're epiphytes, actually. No seeds.
If you guys are talking about it, you're wasting time. What the hell are you people doing?
Hey, Sled.
Hi, Marty.
G.I. Joe here wants to take after orchids, and Father Knows Best is stuck a non-convertible preferred share.
There's a cold snap coming.
Oh, you guys, you're a bunch of passengers. Get on Wheat and Canola. Chris, don't make a play in... that's pretty transparent. I appreciate the effort, guys. I really do. But you can all just go to hell.
No. This is no ploy. This is what it's been like since you've been away.
Yeah, Marty. Look, take a look at this. Look, the trading activity is down a quarter. Pit profit is down what? Look at this, 40%.
Well, that's all very interesting, Adam. But see, Pace said something like this would happen. He said my whole life would make one last ditch grab for my soul.
Pace?
Oh, come on. It's not supposed to be a democracy. It's supposed to be anarchy. Get to work.
Monroe Pace?
Yeah, same thing happened to him. They offered him the UN. They offered him corporate directorships. They even tried to make him governor general. But he held fast the course. Something like that.
Yeah. If something like that means being up to your ass and influence peddling. Monroe Pace cut a deal. It was either get lost or face public humiliation.
I've been working the streets for 15 years. I know when my chain is being jerked.
Then you should also recognize the truth. This is where you belong, not growing Christmas trees.
Come on, Marty, this is who you are. Man, and you're damn good at it.
I want complete control of the trader's bonus pool, a car, a driver, and season's tickets for the Raptors. Courtside. Done?
Yeah.
Well, if that's all settled, then I'll head on downstairs and just clean up this little mess.
Did we get him or did he just get us?
I have no idea. Miss Marks.
It's all over, Mr. Saragan.
Yes. I have come to assure you that you and I will have no further dealings.
And my family?
My apologies. And good day.
What's this gonna cost you, Larkin?
I don't know, maybe nothing.
Maybe. I owe you.
Oh boy. Just bring your family home and be happy they're well. Come on, I gotta go.
Thanks.
My lawyer called, thank you.
Did it for my father.
So did I.
Am I gonna see you again?
I'm your father's doctor.
Susanna.
How's Carrie?
Carrie's fine. So it's all over, huh? Lisa found this guy?
Yeah, it's all over. You can come home now.
It's not that easy, Susanna.
Yes, it is. We're safe.
This whole thing is kind of shaking my perspective on things.
Look, we both said things we shouldn't have said. Both thought some things we shouldn't have thought. We were under a whole lot of stress.
I need some
Brian.
time.
What about Carrie?
I think it's best that she be disrupted as little as possible.
How long do you need?
Weren't you supposed to be on suspension until tomorrow?
Oh, was I? Let me get this.
What
the hell you will.
Okay. So somebody goes nuts in Central America, and the Orchid King here ends up smelling like a rose.
Well, there are no coincidences. Here's to leftist insurgents.
Here.
Hey, to Marty. Welcome back.
Oh, I'm gonna puke.
Oh, that's very nice. Well, it's good to be back, and it's good to be back in the driver's seat.
And I bet Barb would be happy to have you out from underneath her feet.
Barb. I'm supposed to phone Barb. She's going to put the house on the market today. Excuse me.
Hey, Jansky.
What the hell was that?
You didn't warn Guatemala, you just wanted to make money.
Yeah, imagine that.
They blew up a school.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it? What am I supposed to tell an entire country that somebody somewhere's going to do something bad?
Yeah.
I actually thought that Marty was serious about carving out a new life for himself and his family. Maybe we should have let him.
Joseph Gregor has disappeared.
Maybe he's in Bermuda with our money.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, listen. I have a revolutionary idea. We order a tray of tequila shooters and get really, really drunk. Okay. To Marty's fall from grace?
To my delivery from the forces of evil.
Why don't we order in tonight?
No. I want to take you out to celebrate.
What celebrate?
Closed Valerie's deal, didn't you? Probably made a chunk of change.
I know.
Did the right thing for once, Jack.
We talk about that the better, okay? Let's just go. Come on.
Yeah, sure. I'm real proud of you, son.